I was born in Grenada, which is a small island, relatively unknown, population of about 90,000. I grew up in a small community where everybody knew each other, and I went to school right on, got a scholarship to secondary school, to A levels, and by the time I got to my late teens, I started feeling claustrophobic. I wanted to get out. I am married. I've been married since 1976. We've got a daughter who is disabled. She's now 32. She suffers with Rett syndrome. She's no longer at home. And we've got a son, Jared, who is 26 and still at home. It's the feeling of being cut off and not having the access or the means to connect again with other people. You can see it, it's there, and I think the worst part of it, you know, there's a world outside, but you cannot easily tap in or join in because of the restrictions you've got. And that is why it affects the mind, it affects the feeling, and it builds up and causes tensions. There are many people who, because of their very nature, are loners. They want to be. It's a matter of choice. I think I can understand that very well because I am in some ways, or in some things, a bit of a loner, but that's my choice and I want to do it. But lonely is when you want to be part of something and you cannot be part of that. So that's the major difference between the two. And caring does push you towards loneliness. I go through life and I wake up and I fit in different communities as I go along at different parts of my day. I'm retired now, but I was a commuter. I left home as a carer. I had my share of the jobs to be done at home. I got to work. I was a professional man. And it changes throughout the day. So it's very difficult to use the word community. And it's bandied about a lot today. But as a loose terminology, I think it can be used to cover a group that have some common background or aim in life and they get together. So it's appropriate to talk about the community of carers. There are hidden aspects of caring that people don't fully appreciate. They can see the extra work you do, but they do not really understand the pressures, the mental stress, the isolation. And I think it's that being ground down and feeling isolated, and it's difficult to explain to people unless they've been through the experience. I think carers are more likely to experience loneliness simply because in many cases they are not prepared for it. If you train for a particular job or you are selected to take a particular job, you trained. The thing about caring is often there is not a lot of warning. I do not like to make distinctions between gender here, but I think my experience, and I stress my own experience, is perhaps more work needs to be done with men than with women, because women find a way of having closer friends and being able to communicate better. Hillingdon Carers makes a major difference, and I say that simply because I get feedbacks and I'm a carer myself. It has a very, very good reputation in the borough. Hillingdon Carers has kept staff for many years. Now, the one thing carers want is continuity. They do not want to have a different person to talk to every time they have a problem, so they have to go back over their problems. The word has got round that Hillingdon Carers is the organisation to come to if you're a carer. And they do, and the feedback has always been good. And I think it's the carers themselves would tell you the value Hillingdon Carers is to them.